When people call an animal sneaky, it usually means that it's kind of like a liar or a cheat. And in the world of animals, nobody is sneakier than the jackal. Hi, and welcome to Animal Logic. I'm your host, and today we're going to explain why jackals are nature's sneakiest hunters. To be honest, there are many different kinds of jackals, but we're going to focus on two species today: the golden jackal and the black-backed jackal, and we're going to talk about what makes them so sneaky. But first, we need to talk about their ears. You see, both of these jackals have very distinct ears, perky, pointy, and erect, and they use these ears to help them hunt by listening for the sounds of their prey. The shape of their ears also helps them to pinpoint where the sound is coming from. Now, you might think that this isn't particularly sneaky, but consider the fact that these jackals hunt mostly at night. They use their incredible sense of hearing to listen for the sounds of sleeping prey animals like a mouse or a young impala, and then once they hear the sounds of their potential meal, they move in for the kill. Now, this would be easy enough if the animals that they trying to hunt cooing heard very well at all, but that's not the case. Many of the animals that the jackal hunts are quite literally lying just a few feet away from it, and they can definitely hear the jackal creeping closer and closer. So how do they get so close without being detected? Well, it all has to do with their sense of smell. Jackals have incredible noses that allow them to smell danger, like a predator or a rival jackal, long before it gets within sniffing distance. They can identify over 200 different scents in their environment, and their sense of smell is so good that they can even detect the sex of an animal by its urine. This means that if there is a female mouse nearby that the male jackal wants to mate with, he can avoid alerting any predators or rivals to her presence by following her scent without actually having to see her. So, while the jackal is sneaking up on its prey using its sense of smell, the prey animal is also using its nose to try and sniff out danger. But thanks to the jackal's keen sense of hearing and the fact that they move very slowly and carefully while they hunting, they don't make much noise. So the prey doesn't hear them coming until it's too late. In some cases, though, the prey does hear the jackal, and that's where things get really interesting. You see, jackals are intelligent enough to realize that if an animal hears them, it might run away. And so, if the prey animal starts making noise, the jackal will often back off. But this is where things get weird. Sometimes the jackal will pretend that it's giving up the hunt and will actually walk away. But then, and this is the sneaky part, they'll circle around behind the prey animal without making a sound and strike again. Sometimes they'll even pretend that they've found another food source, and then surprise, it's the same food source they were trying to eat before. And other times they'll simply wait until the prey animal falls asleep and then pounce. As you can probably tell, the jackal is one of the most cunning hunters in the animal kingdom. So next time someone calls you sneaky, just remember, you're not nearly as sneaky as a jackal. Speaking of sneaky, I am gone. Now go ahead and ask you to click that subscribe button right now because you ain't want to miss our next episode. Also, if you want to learn more about jackals or any of the other animals that we've featured on the channel, you can check out our website. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Animal Logic.